Welcome back to another vlog, everybody. This vlog is going to have more of a theme. It is all going to be about doing some custom work and some painting work on Glyos and some Gundam. Have to have a goal in mind for this one. Now, I've been getting especially inspired lately to do more custom work, especially getting back into the Gundam stuff. That's been a ton of fun, and I've been wanting to do Glyos stuff too. It is a kind of a different medium, so we're going to have to fiddle with some stuff to see how we can do it. But I've been getting inspired. I've been wanting to do some stuff, so we're going to just be fiddling and goofing off with some Glyos, some of my extra stuff, some of my Gundam stuff that I'll go over. And just on top of that, on top of the inspiration I've been having of just looking on Instagram, seeing everybody else's cool custom work and stuff, we have Evan over here, my friend Evan, who's into the Glyos, who's into the crazy bones. He's been getting into custom work. He got himself an airbrush. He's been painting up some Glyos. They've been looking excellent. I'll show a picture here of some of the stuff he's been working on lately. It's really cool. He's been doing a great job. And this man, out of the blue, after saying how he's been doing all his custom work with his airbrush, sending me some pictures, and me gawking over him a bit, he messages me, and he says, what's your favorite colors? What are your favorite colors? Context clues. Here we go. All of a sudden, a couple days later, he says out of the blue that he sent me a package, and it'll be here in a couple days. So I'm stoked already, That sounds awesome. I can already guess what we're going to be seeing in this little package here. I've been dying to open it. I got it yesterday, and I want to check this thing out. I'm expecting some nice custom work in here, and I'm very, very stoked about it. All right, let's see what Evan sent me here. Let's get it open, find out. He's got it wrapped up. Very nice, very nice. Let's see what we've got in store. Definitely feels like a Glyos. Let's see it. Oh. Ooh. That is sharp. It's a skeleton. Oh, man. He like beefed it up. Oh, okay, let's get this guy out. Yo, this guy is sick. He put this like nice metallic purple on him. He airbrushed all the hands and feet. And man, the helmet part looks really good. It's got some black on there too. Is that what I'm seeing? Very cool. And then he like roughed up and put some like more definition on all the different bone pieces, like the axe and the white armor and stuff. That is really sick. That's so cool. Thank you so much, Evan. That is really sweet, man. You did a good job with this. I love doing this detailing, too. I kind of want to know how you did that, because that's kind of some of the stuff I'm going to want to do on my guys, is, like, dirty them up, make them look a little bit more grungy. It really helps with, like, the realism of it, and this one just looks really sweet. So thank you a lot, dude. This is really sick. I love this metallic purple. It looks really fire with this guy. That is awesome. He might have put extra detailing on the eye too. I'm not 100% sure, but dang, that looks really cool. That is a sharp piece. I'll say it before, I'll say it again. Go follow him on Instagram. Evan is a super cool dude, and he's got lots of cool Crazy Bone stuff and lots of cool Glyos stuff that if you're interested in following people that love these hobbies and take cool pictures and just show off their collection, then he's definitely one of the guys to look at. Really dope. Well, let's talk a little bit about plans here for this vlog now that we've got some more inspiration of a custom Glyos figure. Now, for Glyos, I did start already trying to do some custom work. I took this extra double cray booth that I have, and I tried to do some paint around some of the edges. You can kind of do panel lining, which is more of a Gundam thing, which is going around all the little cracks and crevices. I showed this guy off before in my 4th of July vlog, but I know not everybody watches that. So I'll show him off again because he's very happy with this one. But panel lining is a Gundam thing usually, but you can do it with other toys. You go around all the cracks and edges, fill it in, make it look a little bit darker, put those highlights in. Obviously, I took it to the next level with like the silver on this guy. But for the Cray booth, I tried to do the same. I tried to go in with some gray panel lining, really helped it pop a little bit more. I do like the panel lining on it. Could have went a little bit deeper maybe, didn't hit every area. And then I took just one of my little paint markers. This is all the tools I'm kind of using right now for the Gundams. I've got paint markers. They're not the best. I'm actually not a very big fan of them at all. And the Gundam markers, which I use for the panel lining, they're just thin markers that you can, or pens that you can just go in and fill the little cracks and crevices. Black, brown, gray, all look really nice on the figures. I even use some of these like micron pens too. This is an off-brand micron pen, but this one's not bad as well. I actually used it to panel line this Buster Gundam here. It's a little bit more messy, but actually these streak pretty nicely. You can kind of blend it and rough them up a bit more. On this guy, you can kind of see it on some of the shading and shadowing, and it looks pretty nice. I think it did a better job of grunging him up than this one with the Gundam marker. So I got some metallic gold and silver markers. They look really sharp. Again, that's what I used on this guy, was the silver markers. They work really well. In any case, the Glyos is a little bit different since it's more of a vinyl plastic type thing and resin over just like straight plastic like the Gundam. So the paint sits and rests a little bit differently, which is why I want to talk to Evan some more about how he did these and what he used, like what kind of paints. Obviously, airbrushing would be ideal, but I just do not have airbrushing right now. So I took a pen to this guy, went around the edges, did some little highlights of pink since I don't have like a pink like Cray Booth, and it was just kind of the off color for this one. A little messy, like I said, those markers I'm not a huge fan of. This one would have definitely been better to use like a paintbrush on, some kind of marker paintbrush that is a little bit more fine and you can get in those cracks and crevices. You can see I couldn't really get all the way into the cracks with those markers. They don't have a fine enough tip, unfortunately. I mean, it still looks cool though. I'm happy with them just for a little test run on a double Cray Booth that I have. So what I would like to do is pop out one of these Gundams and see if we can work on doing some very interesting, cool detailing on one of these, just like I did over here with this one. And then also during this vlog, I'm hoping to put together some kind of Glyos feature. Now, I have a couple Glyos that I plan on using. I've got a couple God Beast blanks, some black ones, and some other colors that should look really nice, including one of those clear ones from his last drop. The micro shin ones will look really cool with that translucent, just plain see-through. I think maybe I'll try my hand at hydro dipping. I think that might be really interesting, but we'll see. For now, I think I might want to start with this guy just because he looks really cool. And I actually got in the variants of him, which I kind of peeked in and saw it last time in one of the other vlogs. But look, there's the little candies you get in these things when I sell them in Japan. But let's put him together so we can kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here with him. This is the variant. It's really cool. It's got that really nice green. The panel lining is going to really pop on this guy, I think. This one actually has a clear stand. I'm not used to that. I'm used to these black ones. I don't know which one I'll prefer. I haven't used these before. All right, there is the figure that we're going to be doing for the Gundam. Capule, he looks pretty sick, man. I do like his design quite a bit. Popping in a bunch of cool highlights on these little bulbous areas, doing the panel lining on his ridges and rims, even trying to dab some stuff in on the middle, I think will look really cool. These claws are going to be a little difficult. Now remember, these Gundam are just as is kind of, they just have like arm sockets that pop in and out, and that's about it. So you can't really take apart these too much. So you got to get in with some fine detail brushwork or some fine detail pens and then try to do the best you can. But the end result is always really nice, so this guy's going to be exciting to do. Other than that, I think we'll go outside, go to the garage, fiddle with some spray paints, and maybe hydro dipping on the Glyos. We'll see. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish this vlog, because this might be over like a couple weeks, but let's get started with this guy. Going to do a little test with one of these random Glyos that I have, just to show you how the panel lining works on them. Not sure how I like it. Some of it came out good, some of it not so much. It definitely helps beef up the line still, but this marker may not be the right tool for the Glyos. I'm going to fool around with other things, but it does blend semi-nicely. You can still rub it and move it around, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I had to pause to get more of these Gundam markers because I didn't like the paint ones that I was using, so I did start going ahead and doing some more of the detailing work. You can see I've been doing some of this nice blue. Got some cleanup work to do, but it's looking really sharp. using this one right here. It's looking really cool though. I'm liking it a lot. All the panel lining, I kept pretty clean. I'm going over it with an eraser, which can help clean it up a bit, and it's coming out pretty nice. And I really want to try some of the Gundam markers, like on this Glyos guy too, to really see if it has any difference than the other like lining pen that I was using. We'll see. Okay, so update. I used the Gundam markers on the Glyos figure, and it actually came out pretty dang good. I like how it looks, and it was easy to use. Went on pretty nice. Couple areas, I think, like on the top of the head, I might need to go over and redo a little bit, just do an extra coat. But everywhere else looks pretty nice. I kind of painted the shoes and little highlights here and there. Didn't do the back yet, but I probably will because it looks pretty sweet so far. Okay, I think I am finally done with this guy. He came out pretty nice. I don't know what else I would really do with him. I considered, you know, fiddling with this top little circle, maybe painting it silver or another blue, but you know what? I just kind of had to stop and say don't go overkill with it. I think it looks sharp enough as it is with the blues. I painted the silvers on it on certain areas. Looks really sharp. Turn them around here so you can see the back, kind of what I did with that. Not as clean, but of course it's never going to be facing the back, so I kind of just did that for my own sanity and OCD-ness. But overall, I'm pretty happy. Cleaned up the panel lining stuff with the eraser, and that worked really well. So these tips and tricks I've been learning have been doing a good job. And these Gundam markers are really nice. I enjoyed them a lot, and it was a really fun one to paint through. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Tell me what you think about this guy. And then we got the Glyos figure, which I did more of the silver on. I didn't fully complete it. I missed the back side of the gloves, which I'll probably go over, but you guys get the gist of it, the idea and everything. Looks pretty good. I think the Gundam markers did an okay job. Again, like I was saying, some areas need to go over twice. I kind of did the back a little bit too, just to test out the full figure effect, basically. But not too shabby, but I definitely am excited to start on doing some more of the hydro dipping or spray painting and see how that works. If you haven't already seen it yet, I don't know how I'm going to chop this video up, but I haven't actually done it yet, so we'll see. Update, I did more of these guys. I did my gold one, panel lined him pretty nicely, added a couple highlights of detail, but not much. I think these gold ones just look really nice with the panel lining. So I did him, and then I did my really old Zazubi, or whatever his name is. He looks really good. I really like how he turned out. I got a lot of the nice highlights with the silver on him. Didn't overboard him as well, but you can see I did do stuff like, if I can get, there you go, on his shield, some silver highlights, and then especially like on his back and on this like gray part here and everything. Looks really good, but these guys are just, man, I'm addicted to them now. They're just so much fun. I don't have before and afters for these, but you know, I didn't really care. I just did these on my own time, but just wanted to show them off because they look sick, and they're just so addicting to just panel line and sit and relax and just fiddle with how I want to, you know, detail them up. They're really good. Alright, it's a new day. I want to get working on doing some custom Glyos stuff with the spray paint and whatnot. I got to clean out my garage a little bit more. It's a bit messy. I did have more in here, actually. I had like this whole thing filled like with couches and stuff, so I already got rid of quite a few things, but I got to clean it up a little bit more and try to get together like I'm gonna use this table, and it can like stand up. Wow, well, there you go. It can kind of go up. I think it might work good for like some kind of spray paint booth or something like that. We'll see. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit more in here, and then we're gonna start spray painting and maybe even get some new lights so I can see a little bit better, and I can come out here whenever and just spray paint around. My spray paints have been in storage for a while. I've got like Christmas decorations on them and everything, but they should all be ready to go. And I've got quite a bit because I used to do spray paint art. I used to do some spray paint art stuff where you just like do it really fast and combine like all the space paintings and stuff you see online and whatnot. I used to do those. I had a lot of fun with them, and so occasionally I'll come back to it, but for now I've just got spray paint that's not getting any use, so you know, we got to put it to some Glyos use now. Here's my old spray paint art. Well, these are crappy ones that didn't really turn out good or anything, but I had a whole stack of them in the garage actually. But this is the kind of stuff I was doing when I was out here with my spray paint. These didn't come out great though. You can see like That one came out crappy. There's more back here. That came out crappy. But I've got some nicer ones inside somewhere. But this is kind of what I was doing back in the day. There you go. Something kind of sort of. Just a place to paint and not have it hit really anything else. I'll probably put a tarp down on top of the table, but not too bad. It's fine. It'll work, you know. And of course, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to try to paint a crazy bone, since that is what I've been inspired to do today. It's been a while since I did anything with the custom vlog video that it's in, like, I don't know, 3 months in the making, and I completely abandoned Glyos for some reason. I don't know why, and I've been doing a lot of custom little tryouts with the crazy bone, so I'm getting all set up here. I've got a bunch of like Citadel type paints and stuff like here. I don't think it's Citadel. It's like War Army or War Paint, something like that. But getting all these set up, got the little fine little brush ready to go. I'm gonna paint one of these mutant crazy bones, make them look really cool. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I've been working on it for about a half hour, and not too shabby for a little first go. I gotta clean up some stuff and maybe, like, redo the whites a little bit, but overall, not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks pretty cool. I didn't think this custom vlog was gonna be like this. I figured it was just gonna be for some Glyos custom stuff, and I barely even started that. And then I'm pulling out Gundam, and then Crazy Bones, and I don't even know what else I'm gonna be trying to do custom work on, but I'm having fun. It's fine.
Right. Do they have, like, our skin color paint?
Yeah, we've got some skin color paint.
Right, because I'm going to make this guy a human with a robot kind of costume thingy.
That'll be fun. Now I'm going to work on this one.
That guy looks fun.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can finish up this custom vlog. It's been another, like, 3 weeks since I've filmed anything. So I got all my stuff set up, and my son's going to try to do some painting with me. He's going to paint this little Glyos dude. And then I feel obligated to customize this one from Cappy Space that he gifted to me. It put a little bit of a flame under me to get it going. So I'm going to try to do this one and do some tests and runs with it to see how it goes. Here's what I'm working with. Some decent little equipment, paints, very nice Citadel paint type stuff. It's not quite Citadel, it's just like Warhammer paints, so it should work hopefully nicely. We're gonna see. Let's see your dude. Wow, look at that. First time painting a model guy. You did a great job.
Yes. Gotta take a look at this guy.
Ooh, Spider-Man guy now. Looking really cool. Wow, let me see.
This way now.
Whoa. Look at that. That's looking sharp. And I think I figured out what I'm doing here. I started on the body. I'm using just a Gundam pen to do the highlighting in the little cracks and crevices. And then I'll actually start painting out more details on them.
I'm gonna wash this up, because now we're gonna do black and white.
Alright, I didn't do a ton. I just did the legs, the head, and the body. I basically just went in, again, with that Gundam marker, did the highlights, and then I put a little bit of paint on with the blacks, kind of just highlighted some black areas. I didn't go too crazy, because I don't really know what colors I want to do yet. I'm thinking this blue, because it did turn out really nice. So maybe that nice like teal blue with some white. We're going to see, but I'm going to go ahead and detail these with the Gundam markers and any other heads or helmets or whatever. And then I can do some more hardcore painting, I guess. It's Christmas time. It's a few days after that last clip, and I decided to work on another Armivore little custom piece. Just using, can I grab it over here? Just using a Gundam pen with the nice, like, what do you want to call it? Metallic pink, purplish. I think it's coming out pretty good. I just cruised through it. Something I can do while I'm watching the kids, at least, just do a little pen work on it. It's much easier than going upstairs and like doing my whole paint and brush thing, which I'm still working on the Outlander. I've done some more stuff on it. I'm going to update on that probably in like the next clip or something, I'm assuming, because that's kind of like the ending of the video here, is just finishing that up. But you get a little bonus Armivore when I piece them together and finish them up, which I'm pretty much almost done. I just got to do a couple little highlights on his feet, and I think it'll look a-okay. But I'll show you how he turned out as well. I think it's looking pretty good. I didn't have much success with the Gundam markers the last time I tried it. Well, the first time was what you saw in the beginning of the video, basically, and it was just like so-so. It was okay, but this time it's coming out a lot cleaner, I think, so I'm happy with it. Alright, my camera looks like crap. The lighting in my living room is just absolute garbage. Alright, let's update you on the Outlander thing here. Alright, here is what I have so far. You can see I added the teal, I added more blacks on all the pieces. It's looking pretty clean. I'm pretty happy with it so far. And then over here we have this guy fully done. He came out pretty freaking awesome, if I do say so myself. I'm actually very happy with him. Put these nice highlights on the axe and everything. And yes, pretty clean, you know, for the Gundam marker. That looks pretty freaking good. But now I'm left kind of wondering, where do I go from here? How far do I want to, like, detail this thing? I'm definitely going to put the eyes on, like, nice sharp red or something that'll pop out. But then past that, I'm not sure. I kind of was considering adding in some white and stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I'm just not sure. Since this is my kind of, like, first go-around, I'm not quite sure what direction I want to take in. How intense I want to get, especially because I just want to end this freaking video. If there's one thing I learned about doing this custom work, it's that I just can't film it for myself, personally. I just can't film it. It's something I want to do in my own time, and, you know, I can do, like, little, like, before and afters and stuff in videos. That's cool with me, that's fine. But, yeah, filming this process has been very tedious, and I already don't have a lot of time to work on these things as it is, so as you can see from the video, it's been like a 6-month process to like finish one figure. It's crazy. So I'm going to try to just finish this guy up, I think, and then call it a day for the vlog, finally, since it's coming up on the tomorrow's New Year's Eve, which is crazy. So, yeah, and I think I started this vlog in the summer. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Not how I like doing vlogs. Okay, he's finished, all done. I'm pretty freaking happy. I think I could have maybe done some more like highlight detailing work on him, but I kind of just wanted to be done, and yeah, I think he looks solid. I ended up I didn't have these painted originally, the ears. I ended up going with the silver because I really like how it looked on his little like knife hand, but this looks pretty freaking good. It's not the cleanest, obviously. This is kind of my first go-around with, like, full painting of a Glyos figure, so a lot of it was, like, kind of testing and just seeing how everything would work, but overall, really, really sweet. I still have to put some kind of, like, sealant coating on it. I think I should, because some stuff was already chipping when I, like, put them back together, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, he came out pretty nice. Here's the back of it here. You can see I painted both sides of the head, too, so let me switch that around really quick. I actually really like how this head came out as well, but as you can see, if it can focus in nice and neat here, you can see that there's already some scratching and paint peeling just from me turning the head, unfortunately, because it rubbed up against the back of his collar. So that's kind of unfortunate. I can fix that, not a big deal. I kind of like this side better, though, honestly. I don't know. Tell me, which head side do you guys like? I'm not sure. Either way, looks really sweet. I'm pretty happy with it. Here's like a nice, I'll put up a nice professional photo up here, just so you guys can see how it kind of looks cleanly and stuff. If the video's not doing it justice, I don't know. But it looks clean. It looks pretty freaking cool, and I'm happy. And again, I really want to do more of these, but this will probably be my only vlog I actually film and do it, you know. Let's get my other guy in there too. Yeah, check that out, right? I really like the Armivore. Armivore looks really sweet, I think, but I am happy with the teal and the blacks and everything that I put on the Outlander. So yeah, looks really freaking sweet. I'm happy. I'm happy overall. I think it was fun, and it was a process, but thankfully over the holiday here I had time, so it was cool to finally finish it up. Well, I am going to go edit this video. I don't even know how it's going to turn out because this was just a wild mess of a vlog that was way too long in progress for me. But you know what? I'm glad to be done with it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Hopefully you guys like the figure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Any tips or tricks for painting these guys is much appreciated since I'm kind of new to it still. But I definitely would like to get into airbrushing at some point, but I'm not about to do that yet. I don't have the time I would like for these guys anyways, unfortunately, so I'm just happy to have finally finished some. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, stay tuned for more Glyos stuff. I think at this point there'll already be an O'Neill design drop wave up. That'll probably be on Sunday. I think I'll release this on Wednesday. So the start of the new year will be some Glyos, and then, you know, we finally finished up the Glyos vlog, the custom vlog, with a bunch of other stuff in between. So stay tuned, and guys, I'm just looking forward to the new year. I mean, we crushed it this past year. It was amazing. Lots of Crazy Bone content, lots of new Glyos stuff, lots of money spending, and I think I did 87 videos in the year of 2020, which is just madness. It's madness going back and looking and seeing all the stuff I did. So I really appreciate all the support and everything, and I know this is coming out on probably Wednesday and might make sense more on the O'Neill video, so maybe I'll see 2 thank yous, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. The channel's been growing and it's been great, and I'm looking forward to doing more of it in the new year and just continuing to crank out lots of stuff because we got a lot of stuff to open up still. I'm still behind on opening unboxings and packages I've got in, unfortunately. I said I would be more on top of it, and I got so much in at once that just put me behind, but I'm looking forward to the new year. I hope you guys are too, and I hope you guys have a great start to the new year. And yeah, thank you guys. We'll catch you in the next one.